Happy birthday. You are born on the 21st of November, and that's a very powerful horoscope to have. There are many planets who are on your positive side where you can do very well in business, you can add on businesses, and you can even think of doing businesses globally. In areas of career, you can also hold positions of superiorness. So you can be a superior career person who can be in the seat of power, although the business may not be yours. These are very powerful planets that you have. In your temperament, they can bring a temper fuse which is very short so that you explode very quickly. In your areas of personality, you can be sometimes too dominating and want to take control of situations too fast. Your problem is too fast. It's not that you cannot take control, but you will tend to do it too fast. So slow down and wait for the right time to do things in career or business, the moves that you want to make. There are planets that can make you very timid sometimes or very unsure. And these planets will tend to bring about uneasy unsureness about you, which will be noticed by other people. The other problem about you also is that you tend to take on too much at the same time, and therefore the area of stress or the danger of breakdown personally in health, or that your business or career areas can be stretched to breaking point, will also be seen. But on the positive side, I like this horoscope very much. There are planets that make you very inventive. So the area of IT, internet, you will be very clever to do as well. Okay? So you have the traditional planets on your side, you have the futuristic planets on your side. It's a good horoscope to have. But try to take it easy and take the soft approach, because the words you can use sometimes will be very blunt as well. In terms of 2016, let's see what the planet 2016 has done for you so far. It would have done very well for you. From the 1st of January 2016, a base, a foundation has been laid for you. So your path forward towards career success, towards business success, to be able to find love and to be stabilizing your marriage is also going to be very good. Now, regarding marriage in 2017, it would have been very stable, and you would have somehow find the middle road with your partner, and your partner would have a lot of tolerance for you as well. But as I said, even in marriage areas, don't want to allow your short fuse of temper to interrupt continuous happiness. Compatibility is very important for you. You have such powerful planets that if the same powerful planets are seen in the horoscope of your love partner or marriage partner, there's going to be a lot of problems, a lot of conflict. In areas of romance and marriage, you are a person who is overprotective. So your intentions are good, but the other party may feel that you are dominating too much, you are hemming them in so much, and you're not allowing them to have enough independence in thought and in action as well. So find the middle road as well. This kind of horoscope will have many opportunities to marry early, but I would advise you don't. When is the earliest time you should really think of marriage is the age of 30. Although you have many opportunities will come your way at 26 and 27. But I prefer you to concentrate 26 and 27 in areas of career and business. If you do get married, the responsibilities of marriage will interfere with your progress. I want to talk to you about 2016 in all areas. From January the 1st, 2016, your horoscope would have been doing quite well. Of course, there will be ups and downs as the calendar year takes you into different zodiac signs every month. Yes, but overall, you would have been the person who can show success and can show that you are very motivated, whether in career and business, and that propels you. It becomes a passion for you, and you are that kind of a passionate person for career and business areas. In area of marriage, you would also have done quite well enough in 2016 so far until your birthday, which is the 21st of November. You would have every chance of getting married, as I say, early, but I like this horoscope to wait till the age of 30, and then it would have overcome maybe love affairs not working out, but at least they don't come to the marriage level. From your 1st of January until the 21st of November, yes, you would have had some small problems, but you would have progressed well. Now, from your birthday today, November the 21st, until the 31st of December, until the end of 2016, you can still do very well, but now it depends a lot on what stream of ages you are in. So let's see now, if you are, let's pretend that you are the age of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74. If you are these ages already in 1st January 2016 until now, you would have had and attracted a lot of difficulties in all areas of your life, whether in marriage, whether in love affairs, whether in career, whether in business, and even whether in health. These ages would have provoked many of the planets against you to become very active, and you would have wondered where your luck is gone, where your good luck is gone. The calendar year still would have saved you to a level of 50 or 60%. I would say only 50%. So at best, it was a 50-50 journey if you were these ages. Now, from your birthday today until end of December, if you are going to be these ages which I've just mentioned, you have to be very cautious. Anything fragile like romance, like marriage, like career, business can break very quickly. It can do that because you are heading to 2017, and that's going to be a difficult year for you. All right, now let's backtrack a bit. Let's say in 2016, you were the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72. Now, if you were any of these ages from January 1st until today, your birthday, November the 21st, you would have done very well. You would have been able to sidestep problems, to move ahead and progress in career and get promotions. You would have attracted a lot of business opportunities as well. So you would have had the good luck planets with you. If you are of these good ages which I've just mentioned, you will also continue to do very well from your birthday today, the 21st of November, until the 31st of December 2016. The goodness of the calendar year planets of 2016 are on your side. So you can continue and look forward to progress. But as you close in to 2017, watch out. 2017 has been programmed to be very difficult for you. Many of your good planets are slowing down very fast, even about 1 month or before that you enter 2017. And some planets has just turned around to attack you, whether in career, business, whether in romance or marriage. Now, when you enter 2017, those negative ages which I first mentioned to you, the 24, the 33, those ages which I mentioned to you, be careful that if you are of those ages and if you have entered 2017, the problems in career, business, love affairs, or also in marriage is going to be very bad for you, as I've told you earlier. If you are of the good ages which I mentioned to you just now, you are going to get some form of protection up to only 25 or 30%. So 70, sometimes 60 or 70% from the calendar year will still trouble you. So be prepared as soon as possible to look into why your career, business, your romance and your marriage areas and your health areas are going to feel troubled. The planets that rule calendar 2017 have a lot to do with ego. So your ego is going to be troubled, which means that your popularity becomes low. People forget about you. When your boss gives recognition, it goes to someone else. The news for promotion by sight doesn't reach you. And also in love areas, you will find that many differences will arise, whether in romance or in marriage. And most importantly, control your temper in 2017, control a tendency to be dominating, control your ego, don't want to be lacking tolerance for others. In fact, be the opposite and have a lot of tolerance for everybody. And lastly, you tell yourself that looking for recognition, it would not be the time in 2017, because if you force that kind of attitude, you are going to attract blame. Now, if you were the other ages which I have not mentioned, the very good or the very bad which I mentioned just now, let's say you are the ages which I have not mentioned, they are not intensified ages for good or bad. So many of you in these ages will have some good and some bad, and it will be ups and downs like that. Okay? I want to talk to you about your health for a minute, generally speaking, not just for 2016 or 2017. Your horoscope can have a problem with obesity. That means putting on too much weight, whether you are a man or a woman or a child. So you have to watch out that letting go and becoming obese, it will be very difficult for you to come back to lose weight, because you have planets who want to make you eat a lot and drink a lot. And these planets are intensified in your date of birth. So have a tape measurer. One of these planets rules your hips, and let your hips be the source of knowledge whether you have put on weight or not. Once you put on an inch or so, get back to the treadmill. You don't have to go to the gym and do intensiveness, but if you are young, why not? If you are older, don't. Just do brisk walking and a little bit of jogging now and then, and you'll be able to improve. Now, the obesity can lead to many chronic problems like diabetes, heart problems, liver problems, because they increase the fattiness in us. And if you've seen photographs of this fattiness in us, it's horrible. So make sure that you don't get obese. The other problem you have would be to do with your stomach. You would be born with a very sensitive stomach. So that can produce many different types of problems. Some constipation, some diarrhea, and it is also a state of your bowels that have to be taken into consideration, and also your intestines and your colon. So your whole digestive tract is very irritable and very sensitive. See, or if there are certain planets here, because every day in Scorpio there is a bit of a change. So on certain days you may even in Scorpio attract gastric problems. So see a stomach specialist and get your way around that. Now, if you're a woman, there is an added worry to your gynecological areas born on this date of birth. And no harm going for checkups. Don't wait for the ultimate symptoms. If there is a little bit of niggliness about your monthly period and the bleeding or the slight discomfort, or if you suspect a little lump somewhere, go and see a gynecologist, and that gynecologist will help you. Okay, these are the two outstanding things. When I have your full date of birth, your time of birth, and be able to look at your palms, I will do A to Z about your health to tell you where you are most exposed to serious risk problems. In terms of compatibility, you are not an easy compatible person. You have a powerful horoscope. So partnerships in romance or partnerships in marriage, partnerships in career, in business, even sport, anywhere that compatibility is needed, you have to be very careful, because you come out very strong most of the time. And if there is somebody else involved who also has planets like you, that will be a big clash on, and things will not break, they will just break down. So one day consult me for a full horoscope, and when I have finished with yours, I will ask you the date of birth and even the time of birth of your partner in sport or in career, in business or romance or marriage, and I will do a little bit of compatible check for you. In terms of colors, I'm a big believer in colors. I've seen how colors have helped my clients, wearing colors or using good colors. It's believed that the 9 planets in the universe, the 10th one is the Earth, but we don't use much of the Earth in consideration of horoscopes. So the 9 planets in the universe are all given a color or 2 colors or 3 colors to control. Every horoscope will have a downside, meaning problems with sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6 planets or so. Okay, and then I will identify these negative planets and tell you not to wear their colors. For you, I would like to recommend the color red very much. The color red firstly, and the color purple. Now it doesn't have to be dark red or very intense purple. Even a lighter shade of these colors is acceptable. And when you on your body wear these colors, or your pillowcase, bed sheet, towels, the chair at work, the sofa, the carpets, the curtains, anywhere, and when you touch all this that I just mentioned, the spike in you will be fully negative or fully positive. If they are the negative colors, your behavior patterns change. If are the positive colors, then you start to become very lucky. Okay, so try and use a lot of red and purple for the remainder of 2016 and for the period of 2017. Direction energy. It's believed that around the compass, planets have been given their place to be in control and to stay. So when we look at a certain direction, when we are awake, we look at a certain direction, that energy from that planet will be sent to us. If that energy happens to be negative, if that planet happens to be negative in our horoscope, then negative energy will be received and everything we start to do wrongly. If we happen to look at a good direction, then the planets who rule that direction, and if they are good planets, they give us all the good luck that we need to do anything we want to do. I would like you to face south for the remainder of 2016 and even for 2017. Face south when you're sitting behind your work table in the office, when you watch TV at home, when you sleep, your feet are come into play because your eyes are closed and you cannot see anything. So energy will enter through the soles of your feet. So the soles of your feet should also try to be facing south. Okay? So when you're eating, cooking, watching TV, whatever you do, have your compass or your handphone, smartphones have a compass, and start to get familiar with your good directions, even put little markings here and there. Alright. So you have a very powerful birthday and you're going to do very well. And the only setback is sometimes you plan it too big